Today we're looking at completing the square, which can also be called changing from general form into vertex form. And the reason we want to do this is largely when we want to graph a quadratic that's given to us in general form. So first of all, I've given the quadratic y equals 2x squared plus 16x minus 5, which is in general form. The first step is moving that 5 over to the other side. So I have my what looks like my y minus k set up on that side. My formula hasn't changed. Everything is still the same, and that's important. We can't change the equation. The second step is isolating the x squared by dividing by the number that's in front, factoring it out as a GCF. And when we do that, it's important that we also factor it out of the second term as well. So 16 divided by 2 gives me 8. I still have my y plus 5 on the left. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space here to put in my constant that creates my perfect square trinomial. And if we remember from before, the formula for this is c is equal to b divided by 2 all squared. So if I take the b value, which is 8, divide it by 2 and square it, I get 16. And that constant is always going to be a positive number because of the fact that you're squaring it. Now, what I've done when I've put in the 16 is I've now changed the equation, and I'm not allowed to do that. So I need to counterbalance this. It's like a scale. I've added 16 to this side of the scale, but I'm also multiplying that 16 by 2. So I've really added 32 to that side, and I need to do the same thing to the left. So now we can start simplifying. We're almost there. Add the 5 and the 32 together. We have our y plus 37 on the left. The 2 can stay. Inside the brackets, I'm now going to write this as a perfect square, or in factored form as a binomial squared. And to do that, we take the square root of x squared, which is always going to be x. We take the square root of 16, which is 4, and we use whatever the sign of the middle term is. And in this case, that's a positive. Our result is now in vertex form. Y plus 37 equals 2 times x plus 4 squared, and we have completed the square.